Okay, so here it is, the remainder. There was a question, is there a way to get to the remainder which otherwise is thrown away by integer division? If the two integers are involved and there is a division that's taking place, then how do I get to the remainder of the division? Because I know that it's thrown away as a result of integer division. So let's switch to our demonstration and perhaps uh, just switch to integers. I will keep the same name of variables, but switch to integers. So invoice total is 19. Invoice count is 5. The result is I don't have to cast anything now, just do the computation. I also will say result of division is, and here I'll say result of modulo is. Remainder of the division. So, and this is what I'm going to do. I will make everything int, just everything int. And I will do, first time I will do the division, expecting the result. And then to say, I really want to know what the remainder of the division is, there is a percent sign is used for the modulo operator, or people say modulus or remainder operator. So percent sign represent that. Let's try this. Right? If we quickly try this. So it appears that the result of integer division is 3 after attempt to divide 19 by 5. So basically what happens is that what happens here is that what we view here is that 19 is 15, which is clearly divisible by 5, 3 times, right? Plus the remainder of 4. And that's exactly what I believe our output displays, right? So so we display 15 here. I'm sorry, we display 3 because 15 divided by 5 is 3. So the result of the division is shown as 3. However, the percent sign here takes us to this part, which is thrown away by the division, which is 4. That's the remainder of the division. 4 is such remainder that cannot be divided by 5 evenly, so it's the remainder, and it can be obtained by us by using this percent sign. Okay, so there you go. That's the answer. By the way, extremely important operator. For example, to determine whether the number is even or odd, you know that all numbers or all even numbers evenly divisible by 2. All odd numbers not so. So then we can say to test, I can just say system.out. Actually, I will use an if statement here. Intuitively, you will see what it does. So I will be printing what's happening here. So I'll say if, okay, and I will provide an expression, and I will say if, for example, a result 9, which is 3, if result 9 is divisible by 2, right, then I will print that this number, result 9, is, if it, let's see, we can say that, all right, the result of the division, the result, the remainder of the division of a number by 2 can be 0 or 1. Agree? Because that's just, the outcome of attempt to divide by 2. And then look at the remainder. The remainder can be either no remainder, which is 0, or remainder 1. So then I say, if the remainder is indeed 1, then I will say that the result is odd. Okay. Otherwise, there's a I can use another if statement here to keep things simple. If the result is 0 of such division, then I will say that the number is even. Okay. I could simply use an else part to an if, but I will not do it today. So I'll just use another if statement. Okay, so let's run this part and see how it goes. So what I'm getting here, I guess, is maximize this so I have more space. So 3 is odd, which is true, and it gets printed once, right? Because going back to the if statement, this expression here says, all right, let's divide by 2. Take a look at the remainder, because this is the remainder operator, which gives us the remainder. And this double equal sign is the comparison operator, which compares the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And not necessarily in that order, but it does the comparison. And it says, okay, is the result of this all 1? And it just compares it to 1. If the result, yes, indeed, is 1, then the result of this is true, and if allows the statement to execute. In this case, the result 9 is not equal to 0 when divided by 2 and looking at the remainder of it. So this never gets printed. However, result 10 is 4 in my output as far as I can recall. So I can change this statement and try to see if this works, quickly execute it, and what I get is 3 is odd and 4 is even, which is pretty much okay. That's the expected result.